What is good, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Today's video is sponsored by Naraka Bladepoint. This is a very cool melee-focused battle royale game that basically lets you live out any ninja fantasy you've ever wanted to. The movement tech is insane, there's ranged combat in there, and if you've ever wanted a really cool battle royale melee brawler, this is it. We're checking out the Omni's Nightmare game mode. It's an asymmetrical PvP survival mode that features 30 players. And you're either on the hero side or the evil Ents side. And you can do it in solo, duo, or trios, but you're going to be assigned randomly into which faction you're going to be on. So basically the map is covered in shadow corruption. And if you're a hero, if you're out in that darkness, your health slowly ticks down. That is, unless you're in one of these soul lantern areas, and this place is where the heroes are safe. It's kind of like, you know, if you ever did Crota's End back in the day, you have to be near the soul lanterns in order to survive. If you are a hero, you need to pick up these little ratons on the ground and bring them back to your soul sparks until they're lit. Light all 3 of the soul sparks on the map, and you win. Now, if you're the evil Ents, pretty cool. You've got a blade that you can throw, and there's 2 tiers of it. The normal throw, which kind of staggers people, and then there's also a charged up throw where if you land the shot, it returns health back to you. And then, of course, all the usual melee stuff. And if the heroes are having to venture out away from those soul sparks out into the shadow corruption, you, as the evil Ent, get the opportunity to then take them down. It's very cool because you can set up ambushes with your teammates. And there's even one more tier to it that made it a little more complicated, and that is the Evil Ent Lord. These are evil Ents with a special ability to disguise themselves as heroes. And this is where it kind of gets funny. In one of my last games, I actually was sort of identified as a potential evil Ent Lord in disguise, and so all my hero teammates were shooting at me, trying to take me down. They were convinced that I was an evil Ent Lord. I wasn't, and so it was kind of funny, but eventually I just gave up trying to dodge them, saying like, all right, take me down, I'll respawn. The heroes have an opportunity to respawn if they want to, and if the evil Ents defeat all the heroes, or the heroes don't light all the soul sparks in time, then the evil Ents or the zombies win. This is also a cool time to try out the new hero, Justina Goo. Justina has a really cool ability on her F key that basically makes her immune to damage. And so if you're in a bad situation where all of the evil Ents are coming down on you and they're hitting you hard, you just press F, you go into this locked up state where you're invulnerable basically, and buys you enough time to sort of plan your escape route. And Justina is available now as well. Trying out some of the different heroes in this game also, the unique abilities change dramatically. Some are movement based and some have some great offensive or defensive capabilities. Overall, remarkably cool game, and I can't wait to hop back into the battle royale side of things, because the movement tech here, if you are somebody who likes Titanfall on my channel, or somebody who really gets into like the faster paced things like Splitgate, it has a lot of depth here. There's a grapple hook, there's plenty of different like button combinations that you can do, and since you can cancel animations with lots of inputs, those specifically, like I'm a beginner, I'm not doing it very well, but if you watch experienced players, it's so cool. It's a very, I don't know, unique dance. One of the features I spent a ton of time on was the face customization. You can literally design a face to look however you want. You can make some pretty crazy stuff here. Plus, you can also import face data from other users. A very cool touch to add some personalization to your own setup and favorite characters. You guys know me, I'm an FPS player, but I'm always down to check out some of these other games. And Naraka hooked me right from the start, which I'm terrible at melee games. Outside of maybe the Soul series, I don't play them. But this game absolutely felt relatable as an FPS player to just hop into and get acquainted with quickly. It's got a rock solid tutorial that explains the main mechanics of the game, and then plenty of playlists to go after with a generous amount of heroes that you get to try from the start, which is always a big plus for these games. Whenever you hop in and it's like, well, I want to try more than just the initial 2 or 3 free people. They've got a lot of them unlocked from the very get-go, which is awesome. One other benefit too for Naraka is you can play this game on a low-end PC. The one big tip I would recommend that I found from my experience was installing the game on a solid-state drive. Initially, I was playing it on my older hard drive, the mechanical one, and once I moved it to the solid state, this thing was super fast and crispy and very responsive. Now is a great time to check out Naraka. It's got a big population over on Steam, so make sure you click the link in the description below to try this game out for yourself. I had a lot of fun playing it for this particular video, and I really like the Omni's Nightmare game mode. Plenty of times that zombie modes come into the picture, it's just the basics. There's no additional mechanics. The element of having to work with your team, go out into the shadow corruption, hope that you weren't going to be just ambushed by all the evil ents, and then bring everything back, really made this a special game type that I hadn't experienced quite like this before. Plus the whole, Among Us, who's the imposter element of evil ent lords being able to impersonate heroes was just an added cherry on top of the cake. If you guys are already Naraka players, definitely shout out in the comments. Would love to party up and learn a little bit more, because I am a noob and the experienced players are amazing to watch at this game. And if you do end up trying it, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Thanks again to the folks over at Naraka Bladepoint for sponsoring today's video, and have an excellent start to your week. Oh my gosh, what a shot, dude. Oh, I don't think he can come in here. Oh, what? Okay. That's funny. Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Too late to choose an avatar.
Come on. Where's the next one? Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Yes, let's go. Triple. Yes. Quadra, let's go. Oh my gosh, dude. I like it. The movement tech in this game is sweet. I know I'm terrible at it, but I want to play more. Oh, I'm probably going to die.
Enjoy.
Yes, but we're going to get the invincible right before the death. Let's go. GG.